Do you think there are benefits from playing characters that are a lot different than you?
I think that it kind of enlarges your own experience and understanding of the world if you portray someone who's unlike you in personality, in situation, in age, in all kinds of different things. It helps you, I think, empathize with others who are in maybe harder situations than you're in. It helps you understand how you could be like others in positive ways or in negative ways.
It is a good way to step into someone else's perspective, because it's very easy to just get lost in your own. And whenever we're developing these characters, you have to learn how to make them respond to a situation. Okay, this is how this character would respond because this is her personality. And so once you kind of figure that out, you can kind of apply that to any situation. Like if I know someone who's like this character, this is maybe why they would respond that way. And so that can help widen your horizons, I guess.
Like what you said, it puts you in other people's shoes, and you have to think of where they're coming from. And especially last year when Sophie and I had really bad characters, and trying to think of when it's not naturally how you act, hopefully, looking at them differently and almost has more compassion for them.
I think it can be beneficial, but I feel like it can also be dangerous in some ways. So sympathy is really great, and it's good to develop sympathy for everyone, even people who aren't like you, especially people who aren't like you. But also there can be a danger with identification. For instance, if you struggle with a weakness and you have to play somebody with that same weakness, it can be good. You can see, wow, that's so terrible. Or you can also be like, wow, I really like this character. Obviously, I feel like the plays are written so that way that's not as much of a danger. But I think it can be good and it can be bad depending on your mindset.
All right, well, I'm going to answer this one from the other end because at least that's how Kenny really worked for me this year. I don't know that it was so much the differences between myself and Kenny that taught me stuff as the similarities, because there is a lot about us that is very similar, and that gets worrying sometimes. So I think that really actually helps to have someone who is like you, but is very clearly, like in the drama, it shows that that is not a good thing to be. And so then you see things to avoid, and that is, in my mind, more helpful. It's knowing thyself and all that. What I saw in Kenny taught me a lot about human tendencies, especially for people with more my type of personality.
Seeing other people play other characters that's different from them is also really interesting, and you can learn a lot about, sometimes something about yourself, sometimes something about them. That, anyway, it's really fun and interesting to watch.
Overall, I feel like it is good to develop sympathy for others through acting.